Are collagen peptides worth the hype, or are they a multi-billion-dollar scam taking advantage of our fears about aging?
Beautiful skin, great hair, strong nails.
Skin, hair, nails, bones, anti-aging in general.
This has made a huge difference in that joint pain.
Every moment is vital.
The marketing is hard to resist, but I wanted to get to the bottom of it and find out if collagen is truly the magic bullet we all hope it is. By the end of this video, you're going to know the science of collagen supplements to find out if they actually work, the shocking truth about collagen's side effects like brain fog, and most important, things you should be doing every day to boost your collagen over 50. But first, let me show you the 3 hidden chemicals destroying your collagen that you're probably eating and drinking every day that I used to consume without even knowing it. So collagen is really important for healthy aging, not just for how you look, but also for the structural integrity of your entire body. In fact, if you look at all the protein in your body, you would see that 1/3 is made of collagen. Collagen is the glue that holds you together. And unlike skin cells, which turn over about every 50 days, collagen has a half-life of 117 years in your cartilage, 95 years in your spine, and about 15 years in your skin. The half-life is how long it takes for your body to replace just half of the collagen. That means it takes 60 to 75 years to fully replace collagen in your skin and a lot longer for your bones and joints. So if you want healthy joints and smooth skin and good mobility as you age, you have to protect what you have. But don't worry, your collagen is constantly being broken down and rebuilt, so there's a lot you can do to maximize your collagen production. But first, you have to stop the damage, because millions of women are completely unaware of the dangerous chemicals in our daily lives that are stopping the production of collagen in our bodies, inhibiting collagen synthesis. Yeah, these 3 chemicals are damaging the precious supply of non-renewable collagen in your skin, hair, nails, cartilage, and bone. The first chemical is a mineral that's added to our water supply, and you probably drink it all day, every day. I'm sure you heard of it before, like I had, but I had no idea that it causes accelerated aging by interrupting your body's natural collagen production. Here's how it works. Specialized cells called fibroblasts found in our skin and tendons are responsible for making collagen using a specific amino acids like glycine, proline, hydroxyproline. Hydroxyproline is like the glue that holds collagen together, making it stable and resilient. Vitamin C is absolutely crucial in this process because it converts proline into hydroxyproline. Without vitamin C, you can't make healthy collagen. Once proline, glycine, and hydroxyproline are all in place, they're linked together into a triple helix, a super strong structure that, thanks to hydroxyproline, gives collagen its durability. Next, other nutrients like copper and zinc help braid these helixes together, just like braiding rope. This creates strong collagen fibers that give structure and strength to your skin, bones, and joints. But when you drink fluoride, it can throw a wrench in this whole process, weakening the structure and making it hard for your body to build strong, healthy collagen, because fluoride stops the hydroxylation of proline. That means your body can't convert proline into hydroxyproline, the glue of collagen. Making collagen without hydroxyproline is like trying to build a gingerbread house without frosting. There's nothing to make the walls stick together. So the fluoride weakens the entire structure of collagen, making it less stable and more prone to breaking down. Of course, this accelerates skin aging, which causes more wrinkles. But it's more than skin deep. Poor collagen is associated with arthritis pain and weakness. Collagen is also found in vital organs like your arteries. When collagen is weak, it makes your artery walls less stable, causing them to balloon out. This can lead to an aneurysm where the weakened artery bulges and then bursts, causing internal bleeding and blood clots. Although more research is needed, there is a promising theory that hiatal hernias are at least partially caused by impaired collagen synthesis. Normally, your diaphragm separates your stomach from your chest, but when it's weakened, you can have a hiatal hernia where the top of your stomach bulges through your diaphragm and into your chest. The most common symptoms of a hiatal hernia are acid reflux related, like heartburn, chest pain, and indigestion. 50% of Americans over 50 have a hernia, 60% over 60, and 70% over 70. So if you're over 50, there's a 1 in 2 chance that you have a hernia right now, and it keeps going up with age. If you're exposed to fluoride, which damages your collagen, it can weaken the barrier between your stomach and chest, potentially causing hernias. But how do we know fluoride weakens collagen? Because it's been proven in many studies. For example, one study gave older men with osteoporosis either fluoride or placebo for 2 years. The fluoride group has 53% more hydroxyproline in their urine compared to placebo. Urinary hydroxyproline is a known collagen breakdown product. In other words, their bodies couldn't make healthy collagen, so they were peeing it out as a byproduct. Even after they stopped taking fluoride, the damages on their collagen lasted for 6 months. Fluoride's effect on collagen production is similar to what happens with vitamin C deficiency, also known as scurvy. So yeah, if you think scurvy's bad, then I highly recommend you eliminate fluoride by getting a water filter and a fluoride-free toothpaste and mouthwash. I always thought fluoride was great, right? They just put it in the water, no more cavities. But for my skin, hair, nails, plus long-term risk of arthritis and accelerated aging, I'm choosing not to have fluoride in my water. Based on our research, the best water filter for longevity is a whole house carbon filter plus a reverse osmosis filter for your kitchen. You can buy fluoride filters and add them to your current system. I put a link in the description below where you can get one. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, because there are still 2 chemicals in your food that are causing long-term damage to your precious collagen. I'll start with the chemical you've probably heard of, because I can guarantee you never heard of the second one. But first, let me explain something about collagen. Every 3rd amino acid in collagen is glycine. Since glycine is the smallest amino acid in collagen, it makes the collagen helix really tight, like a tightly woven rope. There's a disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, also known as brittle bone disease, that makes your bones weak and easily breakable. It's caused by a genetic mutation where the compact, stable glycine in collagen is substituted for big, bulky amino acids. This is bad because it makes your collagen loose and unstable. But I'm guessing you don't have this rare genetic disease. So why do you care? Because there's a chemical you're definitely exposed to that's doing the same thing. I'm sure you've heard of Roundup, the weed killer made from the chemical glyphosate. Well, look at this. You can see how glyphosate looks a lot like glycine. Structurally, they're very similar. So when you eat a non-organic food that's sprayed with glyphosate, your body can substitute the glycine in your collagen for glyphosate. It's really bad for your collagen, just like brittle bone disease. Exposure to too much glyphosate can disrupt collagen function throughout your entire body by stealing glycine's place. You might be thinking, since glycine and glyphosate are similar, it's no big deal, right? Well, this substitution effect derails your collagen, the glue of your body, and can accelerate your aging. So glyphosate is the most widely used herbicide in the United States and Europe. The best thing you can do to reduce glyphosate is to buy organic. Also, there's some glyphosates in the water supply, so just make sure that you have a water filter installed to block out the fluoride and glyphosates too. If you're curious about what's in your tap water, you can go to ewg.org/tap water, type in your zip code, and get a detailed report. I'll put the link in below. But there's still one more chemical you're eating every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner without even knowing it. It's something I never learned about before, but now that I know about it, I think it's the one main reason why my skin was so damaged before I decided to change my diet. You may or may not have heard of the Maillard reaction, which is what makes foods like cookies, marshmallows, and steaks turn that delicious golden brown when you cook them. This process is called glycation, and it's when protein becomes permanently bonded with sugar. Well, our bodies also have protein, sugar, and a warm temperature of about 98 degrees. So the Maillard reaction is naturally happening throughout our lifetimes, leading to the buildup of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. This is actually how diabetes is diagnosed. When you have diabetes, of course, you have high blood sugar. There's a protein in your red blood cells called hemoglobin that becomes glycated. This happens because you have all the right ingredients for the Maillard reaction: protein from the hemoglobin, high blood sugar from the diabetes, and your body's naturally warm temperature. There's a test called HbA1c that literally means the percentage of your hemoglobin that's been glycated over the past 3 months. If your HbA1c is 6.5% or higher, that means you have diabetes. People without diabetes or prediabetes have an HbA1c of 5.7% or lower. So you can see how the accumulation of AGEs is a natural part of life. Thankfully, red blood cells turn over about every 3 months, so it's not a big deal. But what about collagen, which lasts for decades? At this point in the video, you might be wondering, what's really the top thing to do for your longevity? Well, my research team and I just finished our ultimate guide to longevity. It's worth over $3,000, but I'm giving it to you for free. Simply click in the link below the description box or go to jillritchie.com/start to get your free ultimate longevity guide. Again, you can click in the link right below to get your free guide. Okay, glycation in your body is bad news. It makes proteins become stiff, such as your heart and its arteries. It makes your beautiful, flexible arteries and veins brittle and stiff, making it much harder for your blood to flow smoothly. And this can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even cancer. AGEs damage your collagen and elastin. They stick your collagen fibers together in the wrong way and cause them to break. So because of AGEs, you lose your skin's elasticity, plumpness, and glow. AGEs build up over time in your long-lasting collagen, contributing to osteoporosis, arthritis, muscle loss, skin aging, and even Alzheimer's disease. The AGE concentration in your body will roughly double between the ages of 20 to 70. So you want to minimize that as much as possible. This is why AGEs have been identified as a major cause of aging. But how can we do that if we're slowly being cooked alive? Are we doomed to have AGEs in our body? Well, consider this. AGEs need heat to form. Our bodies are only 98 degrees, but what happens when you cook certain foods at high temperatures? In our bodies, AGEs accumulate slowly over decades, but in the oven, it can happen in just a few minutes. In fact, it's been proven that the majority of AGEs in your body came from the food you eat, rather than being made inside your body naturally. And when you hear the list of foods high in AGEs, trust me, you're gonna be shocked. It turns out these foods are the highest in AGEs. I made a list for you of over 500 foods ranked by AGE content, and I'm putting it in a link in the description below this video. Look at it so you can know where you can cut out AGEs in your everyday life. So now you know about the 3 hidden chemicals, fluoride, glyphosate, and AGEs, that are damaging your collagen every day, and that you can stop them by filtering your water, eating organic, and cutting back on foods highest in AGEs. Of course, smoking and drinking drastically decrease collagen production. Yeah, I'm still trying to make up for Jill Cabernet. So if you avoid these things that are damaging your collagen, you might start noticing firmer, plumper skin. But so far, we've only scratched the surface, because when it comes to collagen, we have to address the elephant in the room: collagen peptides. Do they really work? Will they make all my dreams come true? Let's get deep into the science of collagen supplements to find out how they actually work. Supposedly, when supplement companies take collagen protein and turn it into peptides, it's small enough to be absorbed in your bloodstream, which, according to popular brands, makes your body produce more collagen. And if you do a quick Google search, you will see an avalanche of news articles, blogs, and content explaining how collagen peptides really are small enough to be absorbed into your body and stimulate new collagen production. But wait, it says right here on the Vital Proteins website that collagen helps provide the body with key amino acids that act as the building blocks for collagen production. So are the peptides really absorbed or just broken down into amino acids? Because if they are, that would mean collagen isn't any better than a protein powder or any source of protein like steak or chickpeas. My research team went deep into the scientific literature to really get to the bottom of it. And we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is supplements like Vital Proteins will provide the amino acids your body uses to make collagen, which are glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. The bad news is collagen peptides are digested and get broken down into amino acids just like any other protein source. Yes, even tiny collagen peptides are still broken down into amino acids. There was this one study in 2005 showing that participants who ate 3 types of collagen peptides did have some collagen peptides floating around in their blood. How much? Less than 1% of the peptides they ate ended up in their bloodstream. Yeah, that means like 99% of the collagen peptides you eat are either not absorbed, metabolized, or broken down into amino acids. Plus, once you have the teeny tiny amounts of collagen peptides in your bloodstream, there's no biological way for your body to make new collagen out of these tiny peptide particles. It just doesn't work like that. So if you want glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline in the building blocks of collagen, just eat enough protein. And enough protein is extremely easy to get at just 0.36 grams per pound of body weight. Since I'm 125 pounds, that's only 45 grams of protein, and I'm getting stronger and stronger all the time. Once you're getting enough glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which is easy to do, you can't force your body to make extra collagen by eating more than what you need. It's like drinking extra water when you're not thirsty. You can't drink all your water for 1 week in 1 day. And just because you're eating these amino acids, you can't magically send them off to your skin, hair, and nails. Your body is going to use them however it wants to. So as long as you're getting enough protein, there's no benefit to getting extra, unless in rare situations like wound healing when your body needs a little more. But supplement companies love to tap into our instinctual fear of scarcity. Really, I used to think I had all these deficiencies: iron deficiency, biotin, protein, and of course, collagen. Now I know supplement companies were just preying off my fear because our bodies are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. To date, nearly all of the studies done on collagen have been poorly designed and funded by companies that make and sell collagen. So there's a huge pressure on the researchers to make the studies look good. But all their data is just weak sauce. But what about joint pain? The biggest study on joint health found participants taking collagen supplements had significantly less knee pain and they had better knee function. But they found the same thing in the placebo group. Basically, that means collagen is no better than a sugar pill when it comes to joint pain. And these studies were few and far between, which raises the question, if collagen company executives truly believed they were selling something that worked, wouldn't they do more studies? If the people selling it don't believe it works, maybe we shouldn't be taking it. Besides skin and joint claims, there's also zero evidence currently supporting collagen helps with gut health, weight loss, or brain health. It might even cause brain fog, which I'll get to soon. To recap, so far, there's zero human evidence showing eating collagen will boost your collagen in your body, just like how eating fingernail clippings won't make your nails grow any faster, or eating eyelashes won't make your eyelashes grow long and thick. If only it were that simple. Okay, now let's go through the surprising ways you can boost your collagen over 50. But first, I have one more nagging question. If collagen just breaks down into amino acids like any other protein powder, then why can't I take collagen as my protein powder? Well, you might have heard of complete and incomplete proteins. It's based on the fact that our bodies need to get 9 essential amino acids from food because we can't make them ourselves. But incomplete protein is largely a myth because almost all foods contain all 9 essential amino acids in varying amounts, except for one. Most people don't know this, but collagen is the only incomplete protein in our entire food supply. What? Yeah, collagen is completely missing the essential amino acid tryptophan. On the protein digestibility score, which is a measure of how well protein is absorbed and used by your body, body, collagen has a score of 0. And if you ever felt lightheaded, dizzy, tired, or even depressed after your morning collagen coffee, this might be why. Let me explain. Let's say you wake up and have collagen in your coffee. The collagen will get broken down into its amino acids, which get to work doing important things in your body. But you can clearly see tryptophan is missing. So what? This is problematic because when you eat collagen, it creates an acute lack of tryptophan in your body. Tryptophan is important because your brain needs tryptophan to make serotonin. Serotonin is more than just a happiness hormone. It's a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in memory and learning by helping your neurons communicate. So no tryptophan means a lack of serotonin, which means memory problems. A randomized double-blind placebo-controlled study found that memory problems kick in just 4 hours after drinking or eating collagen. Subjects in the collagen group had a 60% drop in blood tryptophan levels. That's a lot for just 1 scoop of collagen. Some of my friends complain about brain fog and chalk it up to being a woman over 50, but now I know their morning collagen smoothie is the smoking gun. Why not just take a tryptophan supplement? Because tryptophan supplements are very dangerous. They can cause eosinophilia myalgia syndrome, which leads to severe muscle pain and can even be fatal. So if you want to get the amino acids your body needs to build collagen, you probably don't need to do anything because you're probably getting enough protein. If you still want to take a protein powder, I recommend this brand, which has been third-party tested for heavy metals and other contaminants, including Glyphosate. I'll put a link in the description below. It's the one I use for my protein shakes. I don't recommend anyone take a collagen supplement for 2 big reasons: its effect on serotonin and the huge contamination issues associated with most collagen supplements. Okay. All collagen supplements are sourced from animal scraps, including fish and cows. Fish-based collagen can be contaminated with mercury, and cow-based collagen can be contaminated with brain tissue, which can potentially cause prion disease, like mad cow disease. In 2008, the FDA created strict rules prohibiting the use of certain cattle parts, like brains, in animal feed to prevent mad cow disease in cattle. But did you know that collagen is exempt from these regulations? Yeah, they can't legally feed it to cattle, but they're feeding it to you. Maybe that's why this brand has its disclaimer right on the seal on the top when you open it, just to make sure if you eat it or drink it, you're gonna go to mediation and not sue them. It says, read this: by opening and using this product, you agree to be bound by our terms and conditions fully set forth that vitalproteins.com/TC, which includes a mandatory arbitration agreement. If you do not agree to be bound, please return this product immediately. That sounds bad. Some collagen supplements have even crazier sources, like duck feet, rat tails, horse tendons, and frog skin. Seriously, this is why I call collagen the hot dog of supplements. Allergies to collagen supplements are also super common. For example, 2 to 4% of the population is allergic to bovine collagen.
I started taking a new brand of collagen powder about a week and a half ago, and I have been dizzy and light.
Because from the day I've started taking this, I've had nothing but intense headaches.
And I love it. I've only been using it for like 5 days, but is it making anybody else extremely fatigued?
Don't waste your money. The good news is there are 6 top, safe, effective ways you can boost your collagen over 50 and get back your youthful glow. Starting with the number 1 thing you can do. If you're not doing this one thing, honestly, you can forget the rest, because that's how important it is. It's not a fancy laser treatment or a magic pill, but it's responsible for between 80 and 90% of all facial aging. It's sun protection. I always knew too much sun was bad for my skin, but I didn't realize how much of a difference sun protection really makes. Studies have shown people who sunbathe age similarly to smokers, because sun damages the collagen in your skin. But most sunscreens have so many toxic chemicals in them. I was wondering if it was even worth wearing them. We did the research so you don't have to, and it turns out the safest sunscreens are mineral sunscreens like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. I'll put a link to the list of non-toxic sunscreens below. This man worked outside his whole life, getting sun exposure on his arms, but always wore pants. You can really see how sun protection is more important than any other treatment you can do for your skin. Here's another one. This trucker only got sun on one side of his face for decades. You can see the difference. This is boring, but it's number 1. In second place, we have vitamin B12. I didn't know this, but people who don't get enough vitamin B12 have impaired wound healing. That's because B12 is extremely important for collagen synthesis. When you don't get enough B12, your body starts making a toxic byproduct called homocysteine. Homocysteine interferes with collagen cross-linking, making it less strong and stable. So how can you make sure you're getting enough? Vitamin B12 is not made by plants or animals. It's actually made by bacteria in our soil. But because our world is so sanitized today, we don't get a lot of B12 anymore. And it's hard to absorb from food. Plus, our bodies get worse at absorbing B12 as we age. So regardless of what you eat, everyone should take a B12 supplement, especially if you're over 50. I take this one every day. I put it in a link to the description below. The number 3 thing you can do to boost your collagen is nightly retinoids. Out of all the retinoids, which are all vitamin A derivatives, the prescription drug tretinoin works the best by far for boosting collagen. Tretinoin, commonly known as the brand name Retin-A, is the only FDA proven and approved wrinkle cream. Retin-A has amazing benefits, including being able to reverse some sun damage, wrinkles, pigmentation, and even help improve your skin texture. But most importantly, it boosts your collagen. One study randomized 29 people to either Retin-A or placebo for about a year. In the placebo group, their collagen synthesis went down 14%, but in the Retin-A group, it went up by 80%. I've been using Retin-A on and off since my late 20s, and I don't regret it. I use it now. Oh, and if you've heard about that veteran study linking Retin-A to a higher risk of death, let me break it down really quick. It was a study published in 2009 looking to see if Retin-A could prevent skin cancer in older men, but they had to stop the study 6 months early because they realized that Retin-A group was dying more frequently compared to placebo. They tried to figure out why the Retin-A group was dying more often, but because they didn't set up the study to track mortality, it was really hard for them to go back and collect the right information, like background medical history, to find out what caused their deaths. So they did what they could given their limited information, and they could not find a specific cause of death in the Retin-A group. They also did not find a relationship between Retin-A frequency and death, meaning that people who used it more did not have a higher risk of death. If Retin-A was really causing deaths, then using more should have caused more death, but it did not. This is the only trial showing an association between Retin-A and death risk. It's never been repeated since. So it seems like more of a fluke. Plus, Retin-A has been FDA approved since 1971 with a very safe track record. The next best thing after Retin-A is over-the-counter retinoids like retinol. The number 4 thing you can do to boost your collagen over 50 is vitamin C. Vitamin C is a building block for collagen. It helps lay down fresh collagen to prevent wrinkles and neutralizes free radicals because it's an antioxidant. Vitamin C may even help with skin pigmentation. So there's 2 ways I recommend you load up on vitamin C, and neither is a supplement. First, you should apply 10% topical vitamin C to your face every morning. Vitamin C breaks down easily, so it's very hard to find one that's shelf-stable and effective. Luckily, my team found this EWG-verified non-toxic product, which I think is amazing. It's vitamin C in powder form, so it's stable. You just mix the powder with your daily moisturizer, and you're good to go. In this study, 10 postmenopausal women applied daily 5% vitamin C cream on one side of their arm and a placebo cream on the other side. After 6 months, the researchers took biopsies from both sides and found collagen production increased about 20% on the vitamin C side. Another study had participants apply 10% vitamin C cream on one half of their face for 3 months and a placebo on the other half. Again, the vitamin C side had better outcomes for wrinkles, skin tone, and overall looked younger. The researchers showed the patients the results, and without knowing which side was which, 84% of them said the vitamin C side looked better. So yeah, in just a few months, you can look better. Based on the body of evidence, the best form of vitamin C is L-ascorbic acid in a concentration of at least 10%. Besides using topical vitamin C every morning, it's also helpful to get enough vitamin C in your diet. The current recommendation is only 75 milligrams a day for women, but based on our research, it should be at least 95 milligrams to maximize collagen production. That's surprisingly easy to get. For example, it's just 1 cup of strawberries or or 1 large orange. Number 5 to boost your collagen is what you eat, food. Instead of wasting your money on trying to eat collagen, which you can just boost with these 3 foods. In this study, researchers set out to see if lycopene, an antioxidant found in tomatoes, would help with skin aging. First, they burned participants' skin with a UV lamp. Then, for 3 months, they randomized women to eat either tomato paste and olive oil every day or just olive oil. Finally, they reburned their skin at the end of 3 months to see if their skin became more resilient to sun damage. Specifically, they were tracking MMP, an enzyme that is brought on by sun exposure and is known for breaking down collagen. So more MMP means less collagen. MMP plays a major role in sun-induced skin damage. Amazingly, they found the tomato group had approximately 30% less MMP activity compared to the control group, and their pro-collagen 1 levels went up over 20%. When pro-collagen 1 goes up, it means your skin is producing more collagen. The bottom line here is that tomatoes are an effective food for boosting collagen, but there's a few more foods you'll want to add to your collagen boosting shopping list, starting with beta carotene. In a randomized control trial, women over 50 took either 30 or 90 milligrams a day of beta carotene supplements for 3 months. In the low dose group, pro-collagen levels increased by 4.4 times compared to baseline. So they were producing 4 times more collagen. Interestingly, the high dose group got only a 2-fold increase in collagen production, but it wasn't statistically significant, meaning they don't know if it was just due to a random chance or not. So 30 milligrams a day of beta carotene seems to be another great way to boost collagen over 50, but there's no need to supplement. If you look at the top 10 foods highest in beta carotene, you'll see you can easily get 30 milligrams just from 1 sweet potato, a couple of cups of carrots, or some spinach in your smoothie. The third food for boosting collagen is kind of a cliche, but it really works. In a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, women in their 40s and 50s took either a kale extract supplement or placebo for 10 months. After 10 months, the researchers tested the ratio of collagen to elastin in their skin and measured what's called their SSAID score. The higher their score, the healthier their collagen. And you can clearly see which group did better by looking at this chart. The kale group, showed by the black dots, is much higher than the placebo group in red. So kale works to build collagen too. But if you don't like tomatoes, sweet potatoes, and kale, no worries. What all these foods have in common is that they are all rich in carotenoids, a type of antioxidant. Specifically, these studies covered lycopene, beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin. I'll put links to these food lists below so you can optimize your diet to rebuild collagen and get your glow back. Finally, number 6 to boost your collagen is microneedling, lasers, and fillers. Oh my! You'll remember that fibroblasts are the special cells that make collagen in your skin. When these cells are injured in any way, they signal to your skin that they've been damaged. This triggers a wound healing process, and your fibroblasts create new collagen. So that's how lasers, microneedling, focus, ultrasounds, and even fillers work. These are all ways of creating a controlled injury to your skin, which stimulates healing. If it's done right, these treatments can trigger the formation of new collagen, which keeps your skin plumper and tighter. But here's the catch. This needs to be done perfectly in order to work. The needles need to be as tiny as they should be. The heat needs to be delivered at the right depth and the right intensity. You need to be using the right device for your skin type, and the technician needs to be meticulous. If any one of these things goes wrong, there's risk of burning and scarring. So it's a fine line between treatment not working at all or being too strong and damaging your skin. So make sure you see a board-certified dermatologist with a lot of experience. I put a link in the description below that lets you find one. And based on our research so far, red light therapy may have some anti-inflammatory benefits by activating perforins deep in your skin cells. But as of now, I can't say that red light therapy is a way to boost collagen specifically. Okay, to recap, the 6 things you can do to boost your collagen in order of importance are sun protection, vitamin B12, retin-A or retinoids, vitamin C cream on your skin and in your food, eating carotenoid-rich foods like yellow, orange, and green fruits and vegetables. And finally, getting treatments like laser and microneedling by an experienced board-certified dermatologist. So I used to think, I'm already in my 50s. Who cares? The damage is done. I can't get my good skin back. But I've personally seen a huge improvement in my skin over the past year, so I know it's possible for you too. It turns out only about 3% of our skin aging is attributed to genetics. So the way your skin ages today and into the future is 97% within your control. The thing is, everything I just told you doesn't matter if you don't have longevity, because there's no point in taking care of your skin if you're not around to show it off. And one of the ways you can stick around is by slowing aging at a cellular level. Watch my next video and learn how I lengthened my telomeres over 50 so you can too, because your health is the ultimate luxury.